The Power Hour is live. KFAN.com/watch is where you can find it. It's all powered by Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed. Watch the Power Trip right now.
Right now. All right, guys.
Moved over without even any warning, Zach.
We got to. Parrish and I have to tell you guys a story, and we need to bring. And you know what, Corey? I'm not going to call you beady eyes. I'm not going to be mean to you, but please, straighten your ass up, okay? Because this is real. What's about to be told here, and we need you just to. And because Rosie's with us on this, I think he's one of us.
Oh boy,
this has got to be ghost related.
It's ghost related. Yes, you are correct. You are correct.
I just saw someone in an elevator, and never mind.
Oh yeah, remember when you had to beat off those ghosts in the elevator? Remember that?
Classic line.
The elevator tries to bring you down.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All right, go for it, man. I can't wait.
Pioneer Place, the lovely place in St. Cloud that we play all the
Huskies.
time. I love that place. Just love it. But it's haunted. I don't care what anybody says. Now, you guys may remember last year, Stretch, D-Town, and I were rehearsing, and somebody poked me in the back, and I turned around and there was nobody standing there. Okay, everybody be cool. Freaks me out. I started hearing more ghost stories, right? We were playing there last Friday with Rocket Club. I was doing my warm-up. The women's bathroom, Rosie, unlike you, scares the hell out of me. Just where it's located down there, it's scary.
Sure.
Just scary, right? There's weird trash cans and stuff, and that freaks me out. I'm just kidding. That's not what freaks me out. You just feel weird presences. So I walk in to the women's bathroom. There's never anybody in there. I'm doing my warm-up. I turn around, I walk back down the hallway. I go back down and turn and go back in to go back in. The light has been turned off. Not that the light was off, like it was an electrical malfunction. The switch was turned off. I did not do it. Nobody else went in there. The light switch turned off on its own.
You could actually see the switch?
Yeah, the switch. Because I reached in to see, and I flipped it back up to turn it back on.
Well, someone
and walked away very fast.
No one did, Rosa.
How do you know?
Because there was no way to get there without passing by me. It's a hallway into the bathroom.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Take that, Core.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm a believer.
You couldn't leave her if you tried.
and Corey, my mom now is a true believer as well. Because I'm going to butcher these details, Mom. I apologize. I don't remember where she was. She was with some of her girlfriends. She might have been in Memphis. She might have been in Washington. I have no idea. Either way, they're going up to this old historical house. This group that Mom's with, they look. There's a balcony right over this old whatever the heck it is, plantation. We won't even call it. They all clearly see a woman standing up on the balcony. Walk into the house to go through the tour. They start talking and they start asking the tour guide about the woman that was in the house, and there was no woman in the house, and multiple. I'm going to say this, allegedly, because you know how I feel about this, Corey, but my mom, I guess, is a true believer. I tried to keep that. My face is actually the exact same one Corey has right now when my mom was telling me this story.
What face?
But yeah, so I guess Hawk's definitely got my mom. My mom's on board now.
I'm telling you.
Nona's there.
Hawk's had a lot of moms.
Not enough. Never enough. I'm going to tell you right now, you can believe or not believe, but that happened to me, man.
It give you the
happened to me.
The shivers?
It gives me the shivers. Yeah. It shivered me timbers.
I'm just prove it. I wouldn't get scared now. I want, okay. If there is, prove it to me, because I just don't.
I feel where you're coming from. If you were telling me this story, I'd have doubts as well, but this happened to me. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean?
There's no other explanation.
I love my mom to death, but I don't believe in ghosts.
See? All right.
There's a ghost here. Do something.
Well, I tried to do that in Carson City. Supposed to be, right? It's all kinds of haunted. The Silver Dollar Saloon, all that, whatever the heck's in there. And they're like, if you're rude to them, I called them every name in the book.
Nothing.
Did you try saying Beetlejuice 3 times?
And you know what? Dang it!
I'm just saying,
there was my chance.
Yep. But anyway, that happened.
I tried to antagonize the living hell out of them.
Rosa believes.
They didn't care.
You have a lot of weird stories happen, and I've heard plenty of them. And you go, well, there's got to be an explanation for it, and many times there's not.
See?
Like just the one you just said and told.
Rosa. There you go.
Oh, I don't.
There's an explanation. We just haven't figured it out yet.
Yeah, ghosts exist. That's
The
it.
weirdest thing that's ever happened to me, and I'm not a believer. I think that's abundantly clear.
Yeah, well.
I was on a subway in New York City once, and I watched this coin getting pushed across the bottom of it, and
I
nobody
wish
was
Kevin
pushing
Spacey
it.
had been there.
It wasn't like rolling. The coin was just getting pushed,
How is that possible?
flat. I was probably 10 years old.
Did you watch Demi Moore and Whoopi Goldberg make out?
Who didn't?
I have another story too.
Oh yeah. Anyway, you were saying, Zach?
Yeah, so I was in a hotel with 3 other guys, and we started crossing streams.
That sounds right.
Is this a ghost story?
Smash those tickets. I won that bet.
And there was slime everywhere.
Okay.
You took it too far. You took it too far.
Were you the gatekeeper or the keymaster?
Both.
Oh, that's nice of you. Wow. Anyway, there you go. Try it. I want the ghost hunters to investigate the Pioneer Place in St. Cloud. Lovely, lovely place.
Let's go do it. We should go do a ghost
It's
hunt.
time for Fan 5, brought to you by builders and remodelers.
Thank you, builders and remodelers.
It's always haunted plantations. It's always haunted theaters. How come there's no ghosts at a Lululemon?
Because it's too new, Corey. If you had any idea what you were talking
Well,
about.
somebody's got to be able to die at a Lululemon, or some spirit's got to. If you die in a mall, are you only.
I was hoping for that yesterday when you went there.
Are you only restricted to the store you died in, or can you do some mall walking?
You can
Right?
move around a little bit. You're a ghost.
The juice is loose, right?
Yeah.
Can't he? If somebody dies at Mall of America, can't they go to all 4 floors?
All I
think
know
so.
Sure
is
they can.
When Corey dies, I'm going straight to the Auntie Anne's to talk to his spirit.
Yeah.
I went yesterday.
Of course.
How
Got
many
those
G?
pretzel points.
How many G?
Well, the
Pretzel points.
more proof the kiddo is definitely my kid. She claims that the pretzel bites taste different than a pretzel, and I showed her the gal's cutting them up. I go, same stuff, but then I can't get mad at her because that's my psychosis too.
Right.
Is I understand that logic doesn't make sense when you have the eating problems that my daughter and I have. You got to throw logic out. So she thinks they taste differently, so she wanted the pretzel
her have
bites. I
it.
said, you have the pretzel bites, I'll take the regular ones.
I agree with that.
We at Disney, they got the Wetzel's pretzels out there.
Yes,
Which is fine, but it's a step down.
Yeah, it is. I was disappointed. I had to try it, of course, thinking of you. And
Wetzel's pretzels are fine.
They're,
I'm not.
they're okay.
I'm
They're
not going
not.
to sit here.
They're no Auntie Anne's.
But they're no Auntie Anne's, exactly. There's no other option. I'm going to crush Wetzel's pretzels. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
But I got to get those pretzel points first at Auntie
Right.
Anne's.
Your loyalty.
I'm very loyal to Auntie Anne's. In fact, I will be having it 1 week from today when we land at the Vegas
I can't believe
airport.
it. A
Right
week
around
from
this
today.
time.
This is unreal.
That happened already.
Clarify, because a week from today, we're flying out almost. We'll
Right.
be in the air a week
Right.
from right now. Your flight is later on Wednesday?
Later on Wednesday, so I can come in next Wednesday morning.
Perfect.
with
Parrish, you're
Marnie.
here next Wednesday as well?
I am.
All right, so the two of you,
Right.
Max, Kriesel, Lieber,
Oh, good.
Tommy,
Wow. Oh,
Marnes.
good.
It's going to be basically all of you at an hour or
Okay.
two at a time. So the more the merrier.
Do I actually have to show up on time and be at there 5:30? Is my normal 6:15?
We might need to organize that.
Yeah, I think we might need to organize a little bit. I think
Yeah.
you might show up. It might be better if you show up at 5:30 because
Okay.
I think
Yeah.
I'll come at my
Lieber's
normal
6:30,
time.
you're
Yeah,
7:30.
all right. So I
I think
actually gotta be
Marnie's
on
7
time.
to 9.
Dang it.
So I
Good.
think it'll be like you,
Be fun.
Tommy, Kriesel, and Max to start
Okay.
the show.
Gotcha.
Oh, my
That's
Gotcha.
going to be a fun
Let's
mix.
go.
You guys better bring it back on the air.
That's gonna be a
That's going to be
little too
awesome.
greasy, I
What
think.
in the sweet hell are we going to talk about?
Yeah, that'll be fun.
I got some ideas.
All right.
Yeah, man.
That's
Yeah,
going to
Lawyer
be fun. That's
Lambert
going to
and
be
I
fun.
are plotting our Vegas escapades as we speak.
You guys gonna do some grappling?
I never.
Grappling or groping?
That's the last thing I would have expected. The word grappling.
What's on the docket
Yeah, I thought it was a
for
good
Jeff and
question.
Mark Madness? What do you got?
Masters Madness this year,
Masters.
not March
There we
Madness.
go.
Yes.
Well, you do whatever you guys want.
Yeah.
Well, we do. It's
You role play however you want.
It's hard to have two masters.
well, your favorite person will be involved on Thursday.
Dolly Parton?
Carrie
Dov.
Russell?
Dov.
Oh, I don't care
okay.
about Dov.
But mostly around dinners and blackjack, potentially at the pool. If there is out there, it's,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know they
At
have
Circa.
blackjack indoors too, right?
No,
I wasn't
doesn't-
aware of that.
He's not lucky in there.
No,
he's
no,
only
you
lucky.
gotta-
Only gets
correct.
lucky outside.
Correct.
Knows
I've
that?
been watching that. I've been telling you, this guy that shows up on Insta, whatever, that it takes $2,000 or $5,000 and plays one hand of roulette or one hand.
What's his
of,
name? Vegas Matt? Is that his name,
yeah.
Zach?
And he, I always think, what's the shtick here? But he loses too, so it looks like does he just do this until he wins? But no, it's an interesting theory because I'm always fascinated when people and slot machines as well, which you can't rig that obviously, but it makes you all realize that it's horrifying at the same time, and like maybe that's the way to do it as opposed to sitting at a table for X amount of hours and just, but I get enjoyment. I'd rather play blackjack by the pool for 2 hours, and win, whatever and lose whatever, than play one hand and pick up your money or leave it there and leave.
You're saying one big spin of roulette instead of just nickel and diming yourself for 2 hours.
That's what this guy does.
Maybe I'll try that next week.
Put it on.
Not the one you're thinking.
Well, it only goes to 36.
Oh, that's right.
Sorry
so
to
never
break
mind.
your heart.
I know it. No, I would probably do my lucky number 13.
That's your lucky number?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Well, I was born in the 13th. That's why I think.
What is that called? Triskaidekaphobia or whatever? The fear of the number 13? You don't have that?
No, I was 13 on Friday the 13th. So I guess that explains a lot.
That's when you were at Camp Christmas Tree trying to shake down those gals.
My birthday's in November, so they were not there in November.
Man.
No, I don't know what I was doing. Anyway.
Yeah, I read yesterday somewhere some cultures think number 4 is an unlucky number.
Unlucky?
Yeah. Did you guys know that?
Is that China?
That might be right.
I think China has a number like that that they think is super unlucky. But
so there are some hotels in Las Vegas that don't have a number of a 4th floor. Like you always hear the.
Are you kidding?
Floor. Yeah, I'm serious. Yeah,
Why do I
crazy.
think it's China? Let me see here. China.
Yeah, 4 is my lucky number. At least I
always
thought
laugh
it
when
was.
there's no 30.
It is 4. Yeah.
Is it 4? Okay, got
4.
it.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, did not know
Yeah,
that.
just like American buildings sometimes skip the 13th. Likewise, Chinese drivers avoid license plates ending in 4.
Wow.
Oh.
Here's a quick Google explanation. The number 4 is considered unlucky because it sounds a lot like the word for death. So whatever the number 4 is in Chinese.
Right.
I wish Sauce was here to speak Mandarin.
Yeah.
Apparently the word
really
death and 4 are too similar.
Core.
Is that accurate? If anybody speaks Chinese, tweet at PowerTrip KFAN and confirm that that's the case in Mandarin.
Crazy. There you go.
My friend Kat.
Does that irritate you when you see like no 13th floor in a building?
Of course it does.
I always think it's funny.
Everything irritates me, though. I'm Seinfeld.
It's just an odd superstition to have for a hotel.
It's so dumb.
It is.
There are hotels that do that now. Though.
Yeah.
They don't care.
Whatever.
Yeah.
You want to change rooms, change rooms.
Do whatever you like.
The 13th floor.
That might be cool.
Floor, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's do Fan
break.
5 quickly here. All right.
Oh, yeah, we got to do that first.
We'll just do the one that probably
It's
matters the
time
most.
for Fan 5, brought to you by Builders and Remodelers.
Hey, thank you, bye-bye.
Rosie, the Wild aren't out of it yet. They need a mathematical miracle, but they're not out of it yet. But they won 3-2. The Twins obviously have a billion games left. The one that really matters is the Wolves. They're down the stretch now with just 7 games to go.
Right.
They are a half a game out of first. So they got good news and bad news last night. The bad news was Denver won 110-105 to the Spurs. Mm-hmm. But OKC lost to the Sixers 109-105. And the Wolves pulled away from a pretty red-hot Rocket squad over the last month or so. They won 113-106. Naz Reid with a team-high 25. So, officially now the second-best record in franchise history. That was their 52nd win, just the second time they've ever got to 52 wins or higher. The record is 58, so they'd have to win the rest of their games to break the all-time record and get to 59. But now, Denver's in first. The Wolves and OKC just a half a game back. Denver only has 6 games left. The Wolves and OKC have 7.
OKC plays at Boston tonight, I believe, too, and they're missing their top player, SGA is what they call him. Mm-hmm. The Wolves game I was there last night, and it was kind of walking in mud for a while. Houston's a really good team. Obviously, they have a lot at stake. They're trying to catch Golden State, and it's going to be tough right now. Talented team, a lot of fun to watch, but the Wolves. The two kind of stars for the team last night, again, the fan favorite Naz Reid, who's starting now, although he's probably going to get 6th Man of the Year award, and rightfully so. And slow-mo, Kyle Anderson, who's been playing the 4, playing Karl Anthony Towns' position in his absence, has been getting better and better and more effective. He had a couple of really fun moves last night and had a lot to do with them coming back to win. It's a rhetorical question. I know Common doesn't listen to the show, but I would say, he's been begging for load management for Anthony Edwards. Edwards is now, I think, 0 for 20 in his last 23-point shots. And fortunately, and it was 0 for 6 last night, 5 for 16 overall, but made all 11 of his free throws, which enabled them to pretty much win the game at the end. And he had one thunderous dunk as well. But He looks like he needs a day off. And they play tonight against a bad Toronto team that just played last night. So I don't know. I mean, it's up to Ant, I'm sure. And Finch will say, maybe take the night off.
Couple things quickly. DraftKings has Malik Monk, even though he's out 4 to 6 weeks, as a slight favorite still to win the sixth man of the year at -135, but almost even money, second place. Naz Reid at +110. Yeah. So since Monk is out, if Naz has a monster final 7 games, maybe he can overtake him and become sixth man of the year.
He's certainly I don't see Monk play. I mean, I don't know. I just know that Naz has been that good and that aggressive. 10 for 17 from the field last night. And as I said, just the fan favorite on this team. I mean, obviously everybody loves Anthony Edwards and for good reason, but Naz is the guy. And Kyle Anderson has also picked up a lot of steam after having kind of a rough start to his season. But it's going to be a lot of fun. And talking to a lot of guys who've been with that franchise for a long time, looking forward to, I think, April 20th is the start of the playoffs, not the play-in, but the playoffs. And no matter what team they match up against, it's they got to get past this first round and let her fly. It's going to be a very, very competitive Western Conference playoff series, no matter who you're playing.
Thunder schedule the rest of the way, not super easy. Check this out. You mentioned the Celtics. They're at Boston tonight, then at Indiana Friday. That's not easy.
Another good team.
At Charlotte on Sunday. That's pretty winnable. Then they host Sacramento. Very tough.
Mm-hmm.
Host San Antonio, who's playing way better than their record, right? Because they're starting to figure it out a little bit. Then they host Milwaukee and host Dallas.
Man,
not a super easy schedule the rest of the way.
Denver, my prediction would be that the Wolves are going to finish in second. I think that's my only gut instinct is they're going to finish second. They could certainly get the top seed, but I mean, it matters and it doesn't matter. I mean, you're going to have home court no matter what for the first round, and then after that, and actually the Wolves and Finch has talked about it many times. This team has played better on the road than they have at home. They got off to they thought, you got to have to get off to a good start. Well, they didn't again last night, and it's just something about it. I don't know. Maybe so. That's why I'm minimizing the importance.
Well, we'll see.
Home court.
Denver's schedule is much easier.
It is.
At the Clippers, then hosting Atlanta, at Utah. That's a guarantee almost.
Right.
Hosting the Wolves, then at San Antonio, at Memphis. They got a couple of gimmies in there.
Yeah, I think they're going to end up with the number one again.
All right, headlines when the Power Trip Morning Show returns with Mark Parrish and Mark Rosen after this on The Fan.
The Miller Lite Vikings draft party is back at U.S. Bank Stadium on April 25th. Get your tickets now to party on the field while taking in the first round of the NFL draft. Get your tickets today at Vikings.com/draft party and tune in to your home of draft coverage, KFAN, each day leading up to the draft for the chances to win your way in. Draft coverage on The Fan is presented locally by Pep's Draft House Pizza.
I was just talking to Derek, man. I can't wait. I'm so excited for the draft. Just to know what we're going to do, to find out what it's fun. It's all fun for me, man.
I'm actually, quite intrigued this year, paying attention, because I've been wanting to watch a franchise quarterback my whole effing life. And
you said it. Most people listening have no idea who Frank Tarkenton is, and the Vikings had.
Nothing against Tommy Kramer, but that's the greatest franchise quarterback that we've. It's like getting a chance to have a Kirill Kaprizov on your team, a Connor McDavid. It's fun.
They play hockey.
I know, but superstars are superstars, okay, Hawk?
Okay.
Well, they are superstars, just not at the quarterback position.
Yeah.
Speaking of superstars, Rosie, congratulations, man.
What did I do?
You're in the new movie with Anya Taylor-Thompson.
I am?
Yeah, the new Furiosa movie, right? The Mad Max movie with Anya Taylor-Joy. Right from Queen's Gambit.
Well
I had a cameo.
Yeah, you did a great job.
They changed the name of the movie to Fury Rosen.
Furiosa! We've come too far.
You said you were coming, and then you didn't come. She's there for one reason only.
As a child, my world was forever changed. He took it all from me.
That's assault.
Who do we have here?
Daddy.
She's from a place of abundance.
My childhood. My mother. I want them back.
Okay, well, get over here.
I want them back.
Then what?
Whatever you have to do.
Sounds easy.
However long it takes.
Just finished?
On
promise you'll find your way home.
Oh, yeah.
It's time to take control.
What? Oh, my God. She saw it, and when I tried to force it a little bit,
Where are you going?
my groin.
So full of hope.
You find him, he's mine.
Oh. It's like some gerbil's cranking it. I might need it more than her.
Wow.
That's Oscar worthy.
I have no idea what's going on
You
in
know,
this film, but I can't wait to see it.
So, Rosie, what happens
an
in
idea.
Mad Max Furiosa where there's a gerbil cranking it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was.
What's that all about?
That was one of those deleted scenes.
Yeah, well, and they're out of fuel, remember? And so they got to make energy somehow.
You got the updated version. Exactly.
Wow, you're really this retirement
Method
thing.
acting.
you're really working more as a retired man.
Yeah. Close circuit to the Coen brothers. I'm available for your next movie.
Well, if they heard that, my gosh,
yeah, that's impressive.
when you say "come on, get over here," I'm like, wow, I believe it.
Yeah.
I sold it, didn't I?
You did. You sold it. Yeah. Congratulations, Rosie. You're going to be in a bunch of movies here.
What a story, Mark.
It was frightening.
Something.
Now it's time for headlines.
Here when Rosie met Sally.
I actually saw the end of Sleepless in Seattle the other day. I went, I haven't watched this movie in how many years? And you realize, and you start looking up the characters.
Oh, yeah.
The kid, no, he's not like 39 or something,
Yeah.
You realize when Hanks and Meg Ryan made that movie, you're like, oh,
She's so cute.
Yeah, I just saw on
she
Twitter.
was
I saw on Twitter
adorable.
yesterday. Icebox. Remember Icebox from Little Giants?
I saw that too.
She's 42.
Yeah.
42.
Icebox.
Wow.
Oh, you don't want to look that stuff up sometimes.
Gianna has got a huge crush on Anakin Skywalker.
Do you understand how toxic of a boyfriend he is?
Yeah, yeah.
He
And
has
my
a
daughter,
raging temper.
yeah, and my
he
daughter's
strangled
in love
Padme.
with Darth Vader. Yeah, and he can't. And she.
He's
but
the
it's
Cam
same thing.
Sutton of Star Wars
It's the same thing
characters.
when I try to explain to her that movie was done 20 years ago, and Anakin Skywalker is the same age as her dad. She don't want to hear that.
No,
she just
she
doesn't even
didn't.
listen.
No, she didn't
'cause
want to hear that.
She can just keep watching the Sith and those first three movies, and he stays the same age. She's got a little Matthew McConaughey in her.
Yeah, they keep going on.
I mean, she watched him win one pod race and falls in love with
yep.
him. The guy's a jerk.
Yeah. 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 I
Tried
couldn't
to
agree
kill
more.
him. I
couldn't agree more.
Cut his son's hand off.
He didn't have the best childhood, dude. All right.
He did not.
I mean, he killed kids.
Yeah. A whole bunch of younglings.
A whole bunch of younglings. He's
Younglings.
a mass murderer.
Yeah. Yeah. He's a
Honestly,
serial
Are
killer.
you the bear of bad news?
Yeah,
Yes.
have you seen his eyes?
I'm just another dad, terrified of my daughter's boyfriend.
The average American pees 7 times a day.
Wow.
I probably way more than that.
I think between the hours of midnight and 6 a.m.
Is that just at work during this show?
That's just in their pants.
Now, Common holds a record for this. I would say in this building, among all the people on air, Common absolutely leads the entire on-air staff and going to the bathroom.
Depends on how much caffeine I have on the day.
Wait, actually going to the bathroom to go to the bathroom? Because otherwise Paul Allen's probably number one.
Number one.
Just doesn't walk down the hall.
Oh, well, I don't know. Yeah, no, he,
And sometimes he's not done when he leaves the bathroom.
he's got a weak ladder.
He gets impatient. 63% of people say they regularly pay attention to the volume and the color of their pee. I don't know about the volume.
Well,
I don't know if
I've been- pump up the
I don't know if I'm
volume.
timing it in my head going, I wonder how many liters this
Yeah,
was.
should have held on to
Or
that a
are they
little
talking
longer. That
like
one
the
wasn't
volume
enough.
of the spray? Like,
I think they mean the amount.
And some people pay attention to the taste.
I mean, okay, there.
That was in 127 hours.
I can't help it, like being at because that's like one of the easiest clues about dehydration to figure out how dehydrated you are. So that's like something I'm just in tune to is the color. But yeah, at the same time, I certainly don't panic. I don't, and I don't care how much it is. If I gotta go, I gotta go, regardless of the
Well said.
volume.
A man in Alabama was arrested on Monday morning after authorities allegedly discovered 176 fentanyl pills hidden in Easter eggs in his car.
Oh, my.
Wow.
Well, that would
Easter
have been an
Bunny's had a
Easter
rough
egg
run.
hunt. I would have loved about 10 years ago.
I know people think that I live a weird life, but at one point, are you guys just going to admit it's so much safer just to stay home?
Oh, way safer.
I
You can't
understand
even let your
that.
kids go on Easter egg hunts. This guy in Alabama might have laced him with fentanyl pills.
Yeah.
You never know. You can't go anywhere.
That wasn't his intent, though. I mean, his intent was.
Who's to say it wasn't?
We don't know.
Who knows? 53% of gym goers say that they regularly reuse their gym clothes, including athletic compression shorts and sports bras, without washing them.
Depends what kind of a workout.
53%.
Well, if you're doing like yoga and nothing where you're breaking a sweat.
Sweating
Yeah, then you
profusely.
could, I don't see any problem with that.
Shouldn't it be if you break a sweat, you better wash
Yeah, I
it?
mean, if
Yes.
you break a sweat, if
Yes.
And then couldn't you argue, if you're not breaking a sweat, what are you doing?
It's not really much of a workout.
Are you
well,
wasting
that's
your
what I'm saying.
time?
If you're doing
Well, why do you
sometimes
need to wash
Pilates or yoga, you don't have to,
I mean, you need to wash it every once in a while, obviously. But like if you're back-to-back days,
The compression shorts,
Yeah.
like the undershorts, come on.
Yeah, that's
That it's like underwear. Like you wear it once, it's good. You throw it in the wash, come back.
Yes, sir? Is it necessary for me to drink my own urine? Probably not. No. But I do it anyway because it's sterile and I like the taste.
Jeez.
Patches O'Houlihan.
That is a great. You
O'Houlihan.
can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Necessary.
That's one of the, like, in terms of percentage of stupidity to how much I like that movie is dumb as hell.
yeah.
But I still like
It's
it.
spectacular. Yeah, it's
On
great.
paper, I shouldn't, because it is not even
White
close
Goodman?
to smart.
how he
White Goodman is
It's
spectacular.
just dumb.
how he dies.
I know. Yeah. When they mix up their uniforms.
Yes, yes.
Great film. You're right. I can't believe you like that film, Corey. That
know.
seems like a movie you
Yeah,
would
that
absolutely hate.
is a.
In fact, you would judge us all for liking
Correct.
that.
That sounds right.
We'd
Yeah.
feel guilty talking about how much we love it. 'cause
That checks out.
You'd be over there with your beady eyes.
That checks out.
Yeah, your
Disapproval.
beady
And Sauce
eyes.
would hate it because he hates Ben Stiller
Right.
Yeah.
as an actor.
everything he's done.
As an actor, yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
he does, yeah.
He
I think
definitely
I have heard him talk
He
about
gives
that.
the tip of the
thing.
cap to Escape at Denimora and Severance, right? The direction of Ben Stiller is
giant cap.
Zoolander?
A plus. Doesn't care for any of it. Thinks Ben Stiller's not funny.
Huh. All right.
Even
I'll teach their own.
Meet the parents and all that.
I just think he hates Ben Stiller in
That's
general.
too bad.
You never know.
He's
That's fine.
Interesting.
8 Americans were stranded on an African island when their cruise ship left them alone and were apparently late getting back to the ship while on some kind of a private tour.
They tell you not to be late. The boat's leaving.
Yep.
They always do, man.
Yep. Can't be
I
late.
always wondered about that. Like,
Yeah, they'll leave.
See you
man.
later.
Yeah.
Find yourself a flight to the next port.
Castaway.
Yeah.
Should I audition for Survivor? Should I put an audition tape in there? See what happens.
No.
Why not?
What would you eat?
possibly-
Yeah, well, exactly. Crickets?
What would you eat?
Can I bring Red Lobster Cheddar Bay biscuits?
I don't think that's
don't
legal.
think that's part of the
Can I
game.
smuggle them in my suitcase? They let you bring a suitcase, right?
Probably,
With
probably.
snacks and stuff.
Well, you would be voted off like almost instantly.
What are you talking about? Why?
They don't like beady-eyed people.
Yeah, the tribal council, they would not, you would not be popular.
What is that supposed to mean? I can't fake it for a day or two before I start scheming?
Exactly. I mean, I just think people wouldn't be endeared to you.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Go on, Sauce.
Nobody likes the smartest guy in the room.
The new magic number for retirement is 1.46 million.
What?
Oh, I thought you were going to say some age or something.
Yeah, I was waiting for
I'm
an age
already
too.
there.
1.46 million?
Yep. That's what they're saying. If you want,
Nobody I know
if
is
you want
gonna
to
retire.
you want to retire comfortably, 1.46 million. I'm going to assume that's just net worth, not obviously just straight cash. That's a net worth of 1.46.
Right. Well, get a good IRA.
Well, with the cost of homes,
Oh,
I mean, as long as you have your house paid, that's a lot of it right there.
Yep.
it is.
Zach, you're listening, right?
I am.
The Planters Nutmobile is looking for drivers. You can apply at bapeanutter.com from now through April 14th.
Be a peanutter.
Bapeanutter.com.
Autofilled.
So, I'm confused because I thought you already told me you were driving the Nutmobile from Philadelphia to Los Angeles. That's not this?
No.
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 When is that happening? Is there a
No.
date?
Memorial Day weekend, leaving Friday,
it
May
is.
24th.
Oh, good.
That's coming up.
It is.
The juice is loose.
Juice is going to be news on the old Nutmobile.
AP.
Honestly, between the Wienermobile and the Nutmobile, can we have a mobile that isn't phallic in any way?
Yeah.
And that includes the Pope-mobile? Can't we just have...
Bear of Bad News Mobile.
I was going to say the Red Lobster Cheddar Bay Biscuit Mobile, but the Biscuit Mobile sounds pornographic in some way as well.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Maybe
Zach, name a car that's a mobile that doesn't sound dirty. Go.
Whopper Mobile.
That's
very dirty.
There's a connotation there.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Can't even go like the Batmobile.
Carl's Jr.
That
Mobile.
could make
Yeah, exactly.
Hawkmobile.
Hi.
That's going to be adult themed, even though it doesn't sound like it is.
For sure.
Inmates in New York are suing the state corrections department because they want to be able to see Monday's total solar eclipse. The suit argues that keeping them inside violates their, quote, constitutional right to practice their faiths by preventing them from taking part in a religiously significant event.
What?
Oh.
That's religious for... Never mind.
To see a solar eclipse.
Yeah.
I guess if this works, let's say they win this, and I don't think they will, but let's say they win this suit. If I'm one of those inmates in New York, I sue and say, well, one of my religious significant events is walking around freely for the rest of my life, and you're denying me the opportunity to do so.
Good luck with that.
How am I supposed to, practice that faith if you keep me in this prison forever? So what if I killed 6 people while I was driving the Nutmobile around town? Let me out. Anyway, a total solar eclipse, Zach, Monday.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I went in 2017 to St. Joseph, Missouri, and it rained for like 10 minutes that day, and it just happened to fall on the totality. And I promised myself that in 2024, which felt like forever at that time, that I would go back and
my son's going to Austin, Texas.
Monday. It's tough. I'm not going to.
He is specifically going to see it.
He and a bunch of buddies are going to Austin, Texas. They know some people down there. They're going from L.A. and apparently that's like one of the hot spots to go to and to check it out. And hopefully the weather will cooperate. And
so jealous.
Yeah,
it's one of the coolest things ever.
That's what people say. But
all the birds stop chirping. You've heard that.
It gets dark. The streetlights turn on.
Everything like in the world around there stops.
It's so quiet.
I can't believe it, but it's true.
We're not going to get that here.
Even though, like, I couldn't see, because obviously you have the glasses and everything, we couldn't see because of the clouds the actual eclipse. Just the darkening of the atmosphere and everything. It was. I mean, you joke about it, but it was a religious experience in a way. And so, if you are able to make your way to the path of totality, go see it for sure. You will have an unreal experience, and I'm very jealous of you.
They're saying in my hometown, which it goes right over on Monday, it's expected to be a cloudy day, so nobody's happy about that.
Yeah.
I know.
You got to dodge that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Get a car.
Again, what experience am I going to have here?
Nothing.
Nothing here.
Well, then there we go.
You'll probably just nap right through.
100%.
Rosie, 2-part question. You get to guess first on both.
Okay.
This would have been Marlon Brando's birthday.
Oh, my.
What year did he die, and how old would he have been today?
Oh, man. What year did he die?
Marlon Brando.
That's a tough one. I'm going to say in the early 80s. I don't know, 82, something like that. I really don't know. And how old would he have been today?
Yep.
102?
102. Hawk. Oh, he's just walking back in.
I'll go
Parrish.
84, 98.
We've been 98. Zach, you have any reference for this?
No idea. I know who Marlon Brando is.
Marlon Brando, check this out.
92.
He lived to 2004.
What?
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
We didn't give him enough credit.
Brando died in 2004. Today would have been his 100th birthday.
Wow.
Born 1924.
Yeah.
What an actor. Oh, my God. Ever seen On the Waterfront? If you want to watch one Marlon Brando movie, watch On the Waterfront.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
He's pretty good, man.
There's a lot of rumors swirling online. I think it started with the lead singer of the band Orgy started this rumor The hot rumor is that Linkin Park's getting a female lead singer.
Yep.
Ooh.
Really?
But the only one that could handle that voice.
Maybe. I guess they're going to potentially reunite, and they're going to let one of them ladies do it, Rosie.
Why not?
You've got me in. I've got my. You're in.
You're in.
Just move on.
Oh, no.
All right, last one before Chris has got something over
I
there.
got a game for you, brother.
All right, check this out.
Oh, I love it.
I think this is preposterous, but whatever. People are arguing about this on social media. Rosie, the Powerball jackpot tonight's over $1 billion. So there's an argument floating around on social. If a friend asks you if they can borrow $10 and you loan it to them,
Okay.
and they win the Powerball,
Right.
how much do they owe you?
$10. Well,
Parrish?
does the person specifically say I need $10 because I'm going to go buy Powerball tickets, or just saying?
I would argue, does it matter?
Well,
They
yeah.
want $10. They're asking for a $10
I need
loan.
$10. I'm going to go get a cup of coffee and a croissant. I mean, yeah.
If you argue it in court, I'd be with Rosie. I mean, technically, you owe him $10. If it was my friend, I would,
Obviously,
a dinner or something, maybe
I'd
like
say-
a Porsche,
yeah.
something along that line. Would certainly be nice.
You would pay for your friend's dinner?
Yeah, I actually would. Only if I hit the lottery, Zach.
Without the $10, he or she has no chance of buying those tickets, right? Basically, is what you're saying. So
Yeah.
I would think the reciprocal way to say, here, $500,000 or something. I mean, why not? What difference does it make?
Right. I think it's what you would do versus what you technically owe them.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
I think everybody, if it's a good friend and they are the ones that got you to the
reward
billion,
them.
of course you reward them with a giant
Lion.
number.
Yeah.
But in court,
technically,
the
I
answer
think
is
it's
$10.
$10.
The answer is $10. And by the way, 72% of people agree. 72% say $10 is the right number. You don't owe them another dollar because it's not like.
Well, if it's a really good friend.
This isn't the tip
it's-
move with the lottery ticket.
And it's not like it was an agreement where, hey, Mark, give me $10. You and I will go in
exactly.
on Powerball tickets together.
Nope.
This is, you're not in on the bet. I just need $10 from you.
Yeah.
This, as you said, something like a coffee and a croissant, right?
Yeah.
You're just giving me 10. I'm just paying you the $10 regardless of what I buy.
Yep.
I just happen to be buying Powerball tickets that hits for the billion.
How many states are involved in this?
Like 40 something for Powerball. 42
Pretty much
or something.
all but like Nevada and
Yeah, it's only a handful.
They don't like
So
gambling,
you're
I think.
saying there's a chance.
How about, again, I don't understand these people. 15% say you would have to give them half.
Whoa.
12% say nothing, even the $10. That's just ridiculous.
That's a little harsh.
And then 2% say that you should owe them the full billion because you wouldn't have won it without them.
That's
What
ridiculous.
the?
Who are
No.
Can you
Who are
imagine
those people?
how just intolerable being around those 2% of those are my least favorite 2% of people on the planet.
That's the
You
one
owe
and
them all
only
of it.
time and last time I ever hang out with them.
I'd spend
Those
$1
are the
billion
people
dollars.
I don't give the $10 back to.
Yeah, I'd make their lives miserable with my $1 billion.
Yeah.
You gonna do a morning show with them?
I would be quitting as soon as I could hide in anonymity. That's the key. John Bonus has me convinced. Can't quit tomorrow.
I'd find
Right,
an
if I win
island
Powerball
in the
tonight,
middle of nowhere, and no one would ever hear my voice again.
Rosie, you understand that, right? If you win tonight, you can't quit tomorrow. Then everybody knows that you won it.
Correct.
So you'd have to put up with everybody for like 6 to 12
No,
months.
you wouldn't. You'd have to change a number and ignore them.
Well, Rosie would just have to make travel plans.
Fair.
They'd be like, oh, yeah, he's not here.
Oh, yeah, it's true. Yeah.
I'm out.
Right. Yeah. We expected he'd be gone. Yeah.
Well, I guess you better buy some tickets tonight.
I'm definitely going to.
Why?
At Holiday.
Yeah, I think Nikki did last night. Let's go.
Rosie,
So if I'm not here Friday,
Corey, you're really good at games, so don't just dominate this. Whoever yells out the name, the answer first wins.
I love
Okay.
Love
The answer
music.
just the answer.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
wait,
just
so I'm not
okay.
supposed to ring in?
Yeah, well, you can,
Okay.
but if you get the first 10 in a row, please stop. You know what I mean? Like, we're all trying to play here.
We supposed to just yell our name?
Yeah,
or?
no, you just say the
answer.
Just say the
All
answer.
right.
Right.
Okay.
The game is called Who Am I?
All right.
Is this like initials?
Yeah. Clue number 1. I'm a fictional character. Clue number 2. I am from a 1900 Frank Baum story.
Got it. Well, I mean,
Yeah, okay, you got it. Yeah.
This is a lot easier with the initials.
Yeah. I was played by Jack Haley.
Now I got it.
Yeah, I got it.
Who is it?
Rosie.
It's the Tin Man.
That's right. The Tin Man.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Right.
Yeah, you could say I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, I technically didn't have it until the third one
Right,
with Rosie. Rosie
right.
got it at the same time I
Right.
did.
Number 2. Who am I? I'm a fictional character. I often work my way out of difficult situations. I'm an archaeologist.
Got it.
Indiana Jones.
That's right. Where are you, Zacho?
I'm lost. I was going to say Randy from South Park.
I'm a sportsman. I was born in Maryland in 1985. I was the youngest man in my sport to go to the Olympics.
Michael Phelps.
That's it.
Good one. Yeah, he's from Baltimore. Good one. You got it first.
Go, Marky.
Way to go there, Marco.
Hey, some stuff sticks to this brain.
Yeah.
I'm a
I wonder
famous.
why you win once in a while on Fridays.
That's right. I'm a famous character.
Random.
I am known worldwide. I always stand in a prominent position. I debuted in Macy's 1966 Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Snoopy.
Nope.
Mickey Mouse.
Nope.
No, it was way earlier than that. The Monopoly Man.
Nope.
Stand
I
in
have
a
red
prominent-
hair.
Ronald
Charlie Brown.
McDonald.
Ronald McDonald.
Oh, Ronald McDonald.
good one.
Damn.
Charlie Brown.
Look at you, dude. That's real good there, buddy.
I'm glad we get multiple guesses in this game.
Yeah, no kidding.
Start taking shots here.
I'm a famous American. I was born in 1706 and died in 1790. No other American has done so many things as well as I.
How much?
Alexander Hamilton.
Nope. I am
Washington?
credited with saying
1706, yeah.
I'm credited with saying time is money.
Ben Franklin.
That's it.
Yeah.
Jesus, you're good
You're
at this,
good at this, dude.
Look at you, brother.
Good luck on Friday.
Thank you. I won't get a one.
I'm an entertainer. I was born in California in 1946. I am also the high priestess of glam rock. I met my first husband while singing with Phil Spector.
No, hang on.
Ronnie Spector.
I won a Best Actress Oscar for my role in Moonstruck.
Cher.
Cher.
Dang it.
He got
Dang it. How did we miss? Oh, my mom's mad at me on that one. Mom's a big Cher fan.
I'm a fictional character. The Big Apple is my home.
Spider-Man.
I write a newspaper column.
Clark
Carrie
Kent.
Bradshaw.
Carrie Bradshaw.
Oh, dang it.
How come
Good
you
one.
guys
Good
said
one.
Clark Kent and I went straight for Sex and the City? What does that say about me? That my
We're on comic strips and you're going.
Carrie Bradshaw. I mean Clark Kent.
Yeah.
I am a U.S. leader. I won the Nobel Peace Prize. The strenuous life is the life for me. I succeeded McKinley. Call me a tree hugger. I championed national preservation.
Theodore Roosevelt.
That's right. My gosh, you're
Yeah, he was huge in the national
Look
parks.
at you, dude.
I'm telling you, I'm napping or watching the History Channel.
Just try Game Show Network. It's fantastic.
That's there too. Family Feud. The parish is a big
A
fan.
lot of reverse mortgage commercials.
It's so much more
Selleck.
fun than the news.
And Sky Rizzy.
I'm a TV character from the 1980s. I lived with the family, but always avoided house guests.
Lived with a family but avoided house guests.
I bet on horse racing. I was born Gordon Shumway in 1756.
What in?
Whoa, I'm way off
I'm
now.
small, furry, and arrogant. I arrived at the Tanners.
Oh.
Elf.
That's right.
Oh man,
I just balked. I said and then I
gave
balked.
it to me. You gave it to me, Corey.
Wow.
I kind of the Tanners made sense, and when you
balked
gave it
'cause
the I was like Elf.
The Tanners are from Full House, so I balked, and I'm like, he said 80s.
right, yes.
I forgot that the family from Alf
Yeah.
was the Tanners.
Yeah.
I would have
Yeah.
never remembered
Thank
that.
you, Corey. That was
Look
a big
at
time
you,
assist
dude.
on that.
That's really good. I can't believe how good you were at that, Perry.
Every
Okay,
now,
now-
I like games. When it comes to games, for some reason, this brain clicks. Everything else, it's pretty much sleeping.
It's the competition,
Just
man.
napping.
Yeah, you're competitive. The Scalar brothers playing initials on
I
Friday.
can't wait. I'm looking
You're
forward to meeting
excited.
those
Those
guys.
dudes are
Honestly,
hilarious.
I remember watching those guys for a long time, man.
Super funny.
That'd be
Real
fun.
good.
And I can't wait to ABC. Thank you very much. I appreciate you sticking with me through a couple weeks. I'm here for a while now. Let's go.
Zach almost won for him last
I know.
week.
I would have argued to give Creasel, a better chance. But Zach, I love you too.
Almost got there.
I won for ABC back last year, buddy.
I know. I'm just kidding, brother. I love you.
So, Mark, we'll see you Friday.
Yes, we will. I cannot wait to get back to initials. Let's go.
and Rosie, we'll
Go,
see you
guys.
next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday, and then I'll be here Wednesday, and then we'll maybe see you guys in Vegas.
We'll see.
Oh, come on.
Probably not.
Oh.
I'm just
All right,
kidding.
9 to noon is next. The Power Trip returns tomorrow, 5:30 to 9. See you then.
Surprises, all the answers in disguise, and love dabba.